Hello, fourth graders. So this week we're going to be working on finding the area and perimeter of irregular shapes. So far in fourth grade, we worked on finding the area and perimeter of just squares and rectangles. So we're going to do a quick review. The perimeter means the outside, and to find it, we simply add all the side measurements. The area means the inside, and to find the area of a square rectangle, you count all the square units inside of the figure, or just multiply length times width. This week, we're going to be using what we've already learned about area and perimeter to find the area and perimeter of irregular figures, such as the one you see here. So let's begin with perimeter. You add up all the side lengths of this figure. So we've been used to adding only 4 sides, but for this figure, as you can see, there's 6 sides, so we're just going to add them all up. So notice the way I group my side measurements when adding. I like to combine friendly numbers together to make it easier. To find the area of this shape, I first have to divide the entire figure into 2 separate rectangles. So I can add a line here, or I can add a line here. So it's really important to remember to divide the figure into as few rectangles as possible. Do not create 3 rectangles if you don't need to. This is only going to create more work for you. So I'm going to keep this line here, and now I have my 2 rectangles. I'm going to determine the length and width of this rectangle, which is a 2 by 6. It's not a 2 by 8, because if you look at this side length, it stops here at the red light, or red line. So 2 times 6 equals 12, which gives me an area of 12 square feet. I'm going to do the exact same thing for my other rectangle. This rectangle is a 2 by 11. Not a 2 by 9, because if you look up here, we're looking at this length and it goes all the way over here. This one stops, so it's a 2 by 11 rectangle. 2 times 11 is 22 feet. So the area of this rectangle is 22 feet. Now I add the area of both rectangles together to find the total area, which is 34 square feet. So don't forget to indicate that it's square feet because we're talking about square units. Okay, it's not perimeter. Okay, so what do we do if we have a figure such as this? I want you to take a minute and what do you notice that's different? So we have missing side length. So this is going to make calculating the perimeter and area a little more challenging, but there's steps we can take to help us be successful. We're going to focus just on perimeter for today. So there are tips for finding the perimeter of an irregular figure. The first one is just check to see if you have all the side measurements, which in this case we don't. So our next step is to use the measurements you know to find the ones you don't know. We don't know this side length, but we do know that this side runs up and down or vertically. So we will then use the other vertical side lengths on the opposite side of the figure to determine this missing length. If these 2 lengths are 4 and 3, that means that this side length must be equal to this. So the missing side length is 7 centimeters. We will do the same thing, except we will be considering the side that runs horizontally, or from left to right. This entire side has a length of 6 centimeters, so the opposite horizontal lines will be equal to 6 centimeters as well. We have a measurement of 2 centimeters and an unknown. Remember, this opposite side has a measurement of 6 centimeters, so both of these lengths will equal 6 as well. So 2 plus what number will equal 6? Well, 2 plus 4 equals 6, so this missing side length is 4 centimeters. Now that we have all of our side lengths, we can go on to the next step, which is, excuse me, which is add up all the side measurements to find the perimeter. As you can see here, I group my numbers again easily so I can make my addition much easier to calculate. So for your assignment today, you're going to be calculating the perimeter of an irregular shape. So remember, you can go back and you can replay this video as many times as you need to. If you have any questions, you can email me or message me on Remind.